Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Are We There Yet? My name is Cheryl, and I appreciate you stopping by. Spend a little time with me today. I have another sponsored video, and like I said in my last one, don't let that deter you from watching, because I chose most of these things from just the whole of Temu. So it's not, we have a list of items that we need to choose from, and then they open it up and let us choose our own things for the rest of the budget. So it's very nice, because it's not all just what they want shown. You can show what you want to show. So that's why I chose a lot of these things, because you know they're things that I liked and that I wanted, and I wanted to share them with you, so I thought you'd find them interesting. So I hope you're having a wonderful day. It's mild here today. It's only 80, and it was 75 yesterday. It was wonderful. Lows of 59, so fall is on its way, we can tell. And I'd like to say thank you very much to those of you who have recently subscribed. I appreciate you pulling that trigger and deciding to stay with me for a little while. And if you're returning, thank you very much for coming back, leaving such wonderful comments, all the likes, all of the interaction that you provide that helps our channel grow. So we both really appreciate it. So let's get started in what I have to share with you today. The prices will be right here, and of course all of the links will be below. I am wearing my light blue jersey that I got from Temu. I love this. My little blue crab earrings. I don't think I've hauled these, so I will show you a picture of them, and then I'll, of course these things will be linked below too. So they are just adorable. I have on my headband again. I'm telling you, these headbands, they keep my hair out of my eyes. It's the only ones that I've found that are comfortable to wear. I just love them. That's the rhinestone ones, and I'm going to pick up some more of those. And then I have on my blue ring that I got from Temu, that pretty sky blue. And then of course still my red cat eye nails. So, all right. So the first item that I have to show you is pretty exciting. I'm excited about it. I've been wanting one of these for a long time and just hadn't made that commitment yet, but I decided that I was going to take this opportunity and go ahead and get it. But this is a dash cam. Temu has dash cams, and they're very, very reasonably priced considering. But this one is Wi-Fi enabled, and you just stick it on your windshield, or I think my husband's wanting to mount it on the dash, but he doesn't want to actually put any sticky stuff on the dash because of the heat, so he's going to figure something out, to get it on there. But what it is the camera hooks to the cigarette lighter. And our Subaru thankfully has a cigarette lighter. I didn't know that this was the way it was powered, but yeah, I'm very glad that they included that in our Subaru, because I know some cars these days don't have them. But there are other options for these dash cams out there on Temu. So don't think that just because your car doesn't have a cigarette lighter that you can't get one. But these are very handy. First of all, if you're concerned about safety, if you travel a lot by yourself, if you're out late at night, like if you work nights, or these are very handy for safety reasons. And then I also wanted it so that we could film our travels and share them with you, share little clips. So this is what this one looks like. That's the front of it, and it's tiny. And he's already stuck this on here. This is actually a part that comes with it, but he's already put that on there. And then here is the display screen. It's controlled by an app, which I love. And it's just really, he's already played with it some, and he's interested to figure out more about it. So what we're going to do, this one is, let me tell you, it's HD video recording. It's a 4-inch HD display, 170-degree wide angle. It has a rear view, loop recording, and audio records. So that's hits all the marks for us, as far as what we wanted. So we're both anxious to try this out. And although I can't show you it in operation right now, in an upcoming video you will definitely see what this does, because I am definitely excited about using this for our travels. So you'll be seeing this again, and I will point it out in the video that and show you that the recording is actually coming from this, so that you'll know, you know, what the quality is that you're looking at. So that dash cam is the first item. Now I have another puzzle. This is a 1,000-piece puzzle, and this one is just a regular jigsaw puzzle, but I love this. Look how pretty this is. I think it's in Italy. If any, Jamie, do you recognize, is this Italian or is this French? I'm not really sure, but it's a beautiful scene. It might be Venice with the canal. I'm not sure, but it's got these little cafe tables outside with the umbrellas, and it's just beautiful. I wish I was there right now. I see scenes like this, and I just imagine myself sitting there having a tiramisu and just enjoying myself. It's beautiful. It looks like it's an evening scene. Isn't that pretty? So I'm really, really excited about working this one. Like I said, it's 1,000 pieces. And to go with this, I've already hauled a puzzle mat. I showed you the other day. It was a gray felt one. This one is also, I chose the gray because black is just not. But this one is, it's the same mat, but this one is actually a kit. And what's neat about this one is it has a pump, and it has a blow up like pillow, long round pillow thing that you can put on the edge of the felt when you roll your puzzle up, so that it's not, you know, rolled up on itself too tightly. So that, and then it has a bag, so you can work your puzzle for the day and blow this up with this pump, which I'm glad they gave me a pump, because I struggled to blow up a balloon. Age, you know. But they give you a pump, you blow this up, and you would roll this up and stick the puzzle that you've worked so far in the bag, and it's all put away, which is wonderful. And then, you know, put your pieces back in the box that you've not placed yet, or in a baggie or whatever you want to do. But I thought this was neat, and the price is just really, really reasonable. Now, these mats come in different sizes, and they do say that they will fit a certain number piece puzzle. Like if it's a 500 piece, it'll tell you it's a 500 piece mat. It'll fit up to a 500 piece. And it's also got the centimeters measurements on it. It'll tell you if it fits a 1,000-piece puzzle or a 5,000-piece puzzle. So you can order according to the size of the puzzle, so that you don't have a huge mat and a little puzzle. So I thought this was just a nice little thing to have. And this one's going with us in the camper, because I hope to be able to work on a puzzle while we're out and about. Fun stuff there. Like, I need another hobby. I definitely didn't need another hobby, but it's fun, and I can work on it when I want to, when I don't feel like diamond painting or working in my journals or whatever. Now, this I thought was really pretty. This is a real pretty little orchid. Is that I don't know if that's an orchid or not. It just said pink. It's pink flowers. Is that an orchid? Y'all know. Y'all can, maybe somebody can tell me. But it's this little potted flower, and the vase has little green specks on it, which is, it's a nice little touch. And then it's got this faux grass in it, and then the tree, little bonsai looking tree is coming up out of there, and it has the little silk flowers, little silk pink flowers on it. So I thought that was really pretty, and it's dainty, it's small, it's not going to take up much room, just a little pop of color somewhere in a corner, and I'm anxious to find the right place for this. So this is really pretty, not expensive at all, not at all. I found these earrings, and I actually ordered them, and I didn't realize what they were till they came. These are glass, and that just makes them even more pretty to me. But look, my chair's still squeaking, but they're like striped. They're like blown glass. They're clear with a red stripe on them. They look like a kind of candy cane. I thought they'd be pretty for Christmas, and they're pretty big. But listen, they're glass, and I think they're just beautiful. I'm not sure if they come in different colors or not. I don't remember, but they're really, really pretty. They're kind of big, but where they're transparent, they're not going to be, you know, overwhelmingly big, I don't think, you know. So they're really pretty. I saw your friend and mine, Hey Everybody, haul this, and I thought this is perfect. This would be perfect if it's what she says it is, and it is. This is the Candy Bella. It's a kind of like a concealer oil control press powder, and it comes in this metallic silver box, and then the compact is metallic silver, and it has a pineapple applicator, and I don't know what I'm pineapple means, but there you go. Guess you're a pineapple. But it's this real pretty cloud blue. It's got, the compact has a mirror on it, but it's this real pretty blue, tightly pressed, kind of a, I don't know, it's got texture, but it's dry at the same time. You know, it's kind of sticky, but it's dry at the same time. I don't know. But I've already tried it. And since I don't wear a lot of makeup, something transparent like this is going to really work for me, because I can take down the shine on my face and, you know, not put color on it if I don't want to. So I am very, very happy with this. She is absolutely right. It is what she says it is. And I will definitely be picking up some more of this, because I don't want them to go out of stock and me not have a couple more of these. So these are really, really nice. Highly recommend that. All right, I found this thing, and I know you've probably seen this haul, but this is just a fluffy, it's supposed to be a towel to dry your hands off, like in the bathroom or in the kitchen. It just hangs up, and it's just a poof, and then it's got these little terry kind of little spines coming out of it, and I'm not sure how absorbent it is. So after this video I'll try it, and I'll put something here to let you know what I think about and how it dries. But yeah, it's kind of interesting. I was trying to find some smaller things, you know, to meet thresholds, and I thought it was interesting. So this might be good for the camper too, if it's absorbent and it works well. So it's just, it feels good. It feels good. I used to have rugs like that. I used to have some rugs that had these little things sticking out of them, and I loved walking on them. So just a little cloud-like texture, you know, that you can enjoy. But I've pet it long enough. Let me put it down. I got another one of these lace traveler's notebooks. And this time I got the cream color. It is, these are just beautiful. If you don't know what a traveler's notebook is, it's smaller than your normal size journal, A3 or A4, A5, even A7. But this is it opens up, and then there are 3 inserts in it. And what makes it a traveler's notebook is it's got these bands inside. See? That are attached to the outside, and these bands you put in the middle of the inserts, so you can remove them and replace them when they're full. See, you just slip it inside the band, and it holds 3. It can hold more than that, but you know, you have to be careful. It'll probably get a little full after a while, especially if you put some memorabilia and things in there. But this one has 3 inserts in it. There's the plain cream color paper. There's a gridded, no, that's a lined, and then there's a gridded. So you have choices, you know, depends on what you'd like to journal about or write down, or, you know, your notes, or, you know, what kind of paper you need. If you're going to sketch a little something or draw a little something, you know, you can use the plain, and then writing, and then if you want to, you know, create a chart or something, or, you know, like a habit tracker or something like that, the gridded would work well for you. But there's 3 inserts. It comes with 3 inserts inside, And there are several different colors, and they're all this powdery soft colors. Like there's a blue and a green and a real pretty pink, which is the other one that I have. But I just love this one. This one's classy, and it's just very feminine looking. So I love this. These pens are a go-to for me. And for the price, you cannot beat these pens. They're 0.5 millimeter, which means they're very fine point, and they're gel pens. So you can always find these on Temu. I have bought several packs because my husband cannot keep up with the pens, save his life. And I buy these for him so that he stay away from my good pens, you know, because I have good pens and I have good scissors, and he's not allowed to mess with either one of those. And I think I finally drilled it home to him because, you know, this might be a 3/8 millimeter. It looks awful. I think it might be a 0.38. But I love the fine point gel pens. But I think I finally drove it home to him that, you know, if I pay $1 or $2 for a special pen, he doesn't need to use it and leave it laying somewhere. And, you know, then I don't have it anymore. Because pens, I use the Papermate Ink Joys. Those are my favorites. And, you know, those are not cheap. They're not cheap. So if he's going to drop it and leave it and let somebody borrow it and chew on it and everything else, he can have these. So this is what it looks like. It's just a black gel pen. Very fine tip. And I think they do have options as far as what millimeter, you know, tip that you want. So this is a pack of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And that's typically how I buy them, pack of 10. Can't beat it. You can't beat it. Now, speaking of pens, look here. Look at this pretty fountain pen. This is actual wood. And it's screws, apparently. And there's the nib. Really, really pretty. Just so classy. If you've got a professional in the family and you're looking for a nice gift for Christmas, a fountain pen is definitely a way to go because they're just wonderful. And this screws out here, and there's your tank. And then see the little plunger inside? What happens is you dip it down in the bottle of ink, and then you screw it like this, and it draws the ink up into the tank, and that's how you fill it. So that they're not hard to fill at all. And I also got this to go with it. They do have ink. This is a pretty brown. You can see it's a brown ink. So they do have bottled ink. I have another bottle here that I bought. This is black. So they have several options for ink. They have colors. They have all different colors if you want to go a colored route. But for this one, I just bought the brown and then the brown wooden pen. It's got a very good weight. It's pretty balanced. See, and it's nice. It's quality. This one is beautiful. I love this. I picked up another one of these. I have one already, and this one, I have an idea of where I want to put a second one. But this is those little mouse hole decals that you put on your baseboard, or, you know, on your, in your bookshelf, or on the side of your cabinet, and it just looks like there's a little mouse hole with little mice in it. The white doesn't show when you peel the sticker off. See? It just goes right to the brown. So it actually looks like there is a little mouse hole there with little mice in it. I'm not sure if I use this sign, but it says, "Public notice, no cats by order of the management." That's adorable. Just a little fun thing. Really inexpensive. Cute little stocking stuffer, that would be. Cute. Just, you know, I like little things like that around the house because I like for my kids to find things like that, you know, and it gives them something to talk about, and they'll show each other, you know, little surprises all through the house. It's just fun, you know, it's fun. if you've been with me a while, you know that I hauled these before, but I saw this and I had to have another one because I'm really enjoying the two that I have. But this is a long drawer, and these are wonderful. Did I bring the... No. Okay, this one is white, the other two I have are green. And what you do, there's these two notches here. So this will fit on a wall. It comes with decals with the matching notch, and you could stick it directly on the wall or directly on a cabinet or directly on a shelf. I'm not going to do that with what comes with it. I'm going to use some command strips, you know, because I don't want them to fall off. But you put the decal on your wall or shelf, whatever, and then this just slides onto it. So the beauty of this is whichever wall you're interested in putting on, you can switch the way the drawer comes out. You can take this completely off. It's out of the track. You can take it completely off and turn this around to the other side and put it in the track over here, and it will open the other way on the wall. So it is adjustable to which side you need to hang it on. It comes with this handle, and then it's just a long drawer, and it does stop. When you pull it out so far, it'll stop. It'll stop on the tracks to keep you from, you know, but if you've got something heavy in there, it's probably going to tip anyway. But look how long it is. It does come with partitions as well. See the little notches? You can put partitions in it. This is good for pens and good for your paint brushes. Anything that is long and skinny that you need to store, like knitting needles or, you know, crochet needles, anything like that. Or, you know, your stickers, you could stand up in there if you have little you know, cards of stickers, your little index cards. I don't know if they probably would fit in there. But this is really nice storage option. So, and it's up out of the way. You know, it's not sitting on anything. It's attached to the wall and it's up out of the way. So, yeah, I highly recommend these. They're good sturdy acrylic plastic too. The next thing I have is this, which I love. Look at this. It's a macrame, old school macrame. Y'all remember? Shelf. It's got two corner shelves, and they're just pine wood. They're nothing, you know, you could stain them, you could paint them, whatever you want to do. But it's got two shelves, and then it's got the tassels on the bottom, and then the hanger is a wooden circle, and it's got the knotted, you know, tie on it to keep it on there. But this is really pretty. I handed it to my husband and I said, take us out to the camper and see if we can use it out there, and he said there are a couple options for it. So I think that's what we're going to do, and I'll show you a picture here of the way they use it. It's just really pretty. It's natural looking. If you decorate with boho inspired things or some kind of nature aesthetic, this would be really pretty to add to a corner, just to set maybe a succulent on, or just maybe a pretty candle. But or you could even hang it from the ceiling in the corner if you wanted to, on a hook. So it's really nice. Not very expensive at all. This is one of my favorite repurchases from Temu. I already have one of these, and I ordered another one, so I'm good on them now. But these are collapsible baskets. These are fabulous. What you do is the sides fold in like this. You fold them in to the top, and then it just collapses. And you can store it like this. Absolutely wonderful. I can't tell you the uses for this. Farmer's market or pumpkin patch, if you're going to pumpkin patch or anything like that, this is just perfect. It's gridded on the bottom for a little extra, you know, to where it won't slide so much. The handles are nice and sturdy, and these hold quite a bit. what I used my other one for was to put canned foods in and set it on the floor while the camper's moving so that they don't beat against the inside of the cabinet or actually, you know, push out the cabinet. So these are really nice for that. They're nice to put wet towels in if you've been out in the rain, or if you've been swimming, you want to put some, you know, because it's plastic, you're not going to, you know, put it on your rug or your floor in your camper, or in your floor in your house. You can just throw wet things in there and take it right to the laundry. There's all kinds of, put dirty shoes in it, you know, put your shoes, set it by the door and put your shoes in it. Really nice space. I love these. I have 3 of them now, and I actually think they're all 3 different colors. But yeah, these baskets, and I love them too, because I put my Temu things in them, and I know that I've not shared those things yet, so that's just an extra little thing for me. And the last thing that I want to share with you, I think I've gotten everything. No, one more thing. Let me show you this first, and then I'll show you the last thing. You know, I always say the best for last. So these are beautiful. I decorate my tree with acrylic snowflakes, my Christmas tree, acrylic snowflakes and icicles, because I inherited them from my grandmother, well, from my mother, who got them from my grandmother. And over the years, some of them have gotten broken, some of them have gotten lost, and there's just not as many as there was when I started out. So I try to be very careful with them, but you know, things happen, moves and just all kinds of different things. But I found some on Temu and I was really excited. Here's one of them. These just reflect the lights, the Christmas lights. I use red, green, and white lights on my tree. They reflect them so beautifully, but this is one of the sizes. It's just a little snowflake, then you have a little drop, and then you have a little teardrop down here. And they're acrylic, you know, you'll be able to see the tree through it. You can see, and I like to put them up against a light behind it and let the light shine through, and you can see the whole snowflake. Just really, really pretty. So I got 2 of those. I got 2 of these bigger ones. So this is bigger than that one, and it's a different snowflake. And this one has a little flower type. Okay, 2 of those. 2 of these. This is a different, it's the same size as the first one. No, it's a little smaller in it. It's got a different bauble on here. It's got 2 little snowflakes. So I got 2 of these. And then these last 2, there are 3. So there's a set of 12. Here's the icicle. Isn't that pretty? And if you just put these on the very tips of your branches and just let them hang, they're absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And three icicles, and you get 3 of this kind, which is just a little teardrop on 4 little crystals. So you get 3 of these, 3 of these, 2 of these, 2 of these, and 2 of these. So a set of 12. You can also put these in the window, you know, for to let the light shine through it. You can put them, you know, hang them on the mantle. You can hang them on the wall if you wanted to. But they're really pretty. And they're acrylic. They're not glass. So they're sturdy. They'll hang up. They also give you these little things to hang them with. I'm not going to use those. I'm just going to put a Christmas hook through there. Really pretty. Okay, now the last thing. Y'all aren't gonna believe this. I did it. I did it. Look what I found. Look. These are actually metal. Are these banned? Are these, you can't sell them in the States, can you? Look. Oh my gosh. You talk about memories right here. This is my childhood in the palm of my hand right here. I haven't tried them yet. My husband was like, how do you play them? You know, because he said what he did was always turn them like a top, you know, and I know what he's saying because I used to play with them like that too. But I was telling him, you know, how to actually play, and he was like, I want to try that. So we're going to try it. He's not going to be good at it. He's not coordinated. But I'm going to see how good. I used to be really good at it. I used to be able to go up and down, you know, really quickly. But I'm not so sure anymore. You know, reflexes and all. But listen. They're metal. So Temu has these. You want to get your grandchild or your child, you know, something from your childhood. This is the ticket right here. Jack rocks. Okay, that's all I have to share with you today. Thank you very much for joining me. And again, thank you for the interaction with the channel. Any comment that you'd like to leave, tell me if you saw anything that you would like to have. And if you would give us a like, that would be very, very much appreciated, because we are intending on doing a lot more with this channel. I know I keep saying that, I know, but we are going that direction. Just be patient with us. So, you know, I really appreciate you being here, and all of you, you know, your comments are just wonderful. I enjoy reading them. I get such a kick out of some of you. Cookie and Jamie and Tina and there's just so many, Toby, y'all are all just amazing people, and I'm so proud to know you. So thank you very much for hanging out with me, and thank you very much for being a part of this Are We There Yet community. So until I see you again, happy shopping.